Yo, what up, 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 man? We are back with another one, man. Hey, and we about to talk Eastside Cruz versus Lamont Roach. Hey, man, Eastside Cruz versus the one and only Lamont Roach, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Lamont Roach is taking on a scary fight, man. I mean, because Eastside Cruz is nothing to play with. So that is the topic for tonight, for today. And if you want to tune in and tap in with us, man, and talk about this topic, this is a big topic, man. Comment, subscribe. Eastside Cruz versus the one and only Lamont Roach, man. This is a dangerous fight for Lamont Roach. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I understand I think he was saying something like he won $1 million in the sport. He won $1 million. He won $1 million to fight. That was his first over $1 million payday. But this is a scary fight because if you don't win this particular fight in December, then the question is, will we still get the rematch between you and Tank Davis? Now, I'm not saying that Lamont Roach can't win, but what I'm saying is this is a dangerous fight because if he do not win, will we get the rematch between him and Tank Davis? Because Tank fight is an exhibition fight. So if Tank loses, there's no, even if Tank looked bad in the fight, there's no winner and there is no loser in his fight. His fight is an exhibition fight. So his fight does not count against his record. I understand that Lamont Roach wants to stay in the limelight, take big fights, but this is a big risk for Lamont Roach going up against the Eastside Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz is a tough opponent. Pitbull Cruz is going to come and fight. Pitbull Cruz is going to bring the pressure on Lamont Roach. So, is this a dangerous fight for Lamont Roach? Yes, I believe this is a dangerous fight for Lamont Roach to take, especially if he's wanting that rematch with Tank Davis, man. I mean, it was a great fight him and Tank had. And I know that Lamont Roach wants to stay in the limelight. I know he wants to stay busy. He don't want to not take a fight and then go into a fight and fight Tank, right? So essentially he wants a top contender, he wants a top fighter, he wants a top individual to go head to heads with, right? So people can say, like, yeah, he is that dog. Yeah, I did stick a tie with Tank Davis. Yeah, I did do this with Tank Davis. Yeah, I did fight Tank Davis. Yeah, I did possibly beat Tank Davis in some people's eyes. That is what he's essentially, like, in a sense, like saying, or in a sense, trying to keep up that same talk, right? But it is a risky fight. And so if it's a risky fight, you agree or don't disagree, man. Let's see. Adventure says, what up, man? Hit that subscribe button. But essentially, this is a risky fight for Lamont Roach. This really is a risky fight for Lamont Roach in my eyes. This is a really, really risky fight. My only thing, come on, man. That nigga said T-Pain, what's up? Boy, that is the most racist thing I ever heard in my life. But yeah, man. So, like, this really is a risky fight for Lamont Roach because it's essentially saying, like, hey, he says, Roach is dangerous, man. You see what he did to Tank. No, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Roach is dangerous, man. Like, I agree with you. Roach is dangerous. Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me too, though, bro. Yeah, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Jason says hi. Scratch Tutorial says, how was your day? I appreciate it. Remy Jeremy back in the building. I think you've been with us before. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. He says Roach most likely going to win. Provide me why. He says, when is it happening? Supposed to be December the 6th. Right now, that is the word that is going around. But I want to get back to Jason comment. Scratch says, how was your day? It was good. It'll be better once you hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button for me. But I want to touch up on this, man. Like, yeah, Lamont Roach is a dangerous fighter. Yeah, he's good. But the thing is, it's like, what happens if Isaac Cruz catches Lamont Roach? Like, we can't sit here and act like Isaac Cruz is an easy fight. We can't sit here and act like Isaac Cruz is an easier fight. Like, this is a hard, dangerous fight for both individuals. One, I'm gonna say I'm surprised Isaac Cruz took this fight, right? I'm surprised Isaac Cruz took this fight for one of the reasons is that, he doesn't want to suffer another loss. You know what I mean? And Isaac Cruz, he don't want to suffer another loss. He wants to, stay in the limelight, but Isaac Cruz just don't want to take another loss. You know what I mean? I remember when they tried to put him up against Shakur Stevenson. I remember they wanted to try to put Isaac Cruz up against Shakur Stevenson, and Isaac Cruz team turned it down and said that he don't want to be chasing Shakur Stevenson, and then he possibly didn't want to take another loss. But for Isaac Cruz to actually take this particular fight, and it's a tough fight, shows that Isaac Cruz, one, believes that he can beat Lamont Roach. And if you want to go back and take it a step further, a lot of people said that Isaac Cruz actually beat Tank. You know what I'm saying? So if like you want to talk about a draw or another possible draw that Tank probably could have had on his record was Isaac Cruz, man. You know what I mean? So Tank is a great fighter. But the thing is, this is going to be an interesting fight, man, because they both fought Tank. You know what I mean? And so Lamont Roach actually got the draw on his record for fighting Tank, and Isaac Cruz actually gave Tank some good work, and that's how his name became Isaac Cruz, that we all know. So I mean, both great fighters. I believe it is a risk-taking fight for both fighters, man. I believe it's a risk-taking fight for both fighters. And man, Lamont Roach is taking a risky fight. Isaac Cruz, man, he's a come forward guy, and he's a dominant individual. So that's what I'm saying as far as that's what I mean as far as both of them taking a risky fight, man. Both of them taking a risky fight. Man, I feel like, go ahead, man, with your question, bro. He says Roach is most likely going to win. He says Pitbull is limited with boxing skills. You see how Rayo exposed him. Yo, I that is true, bro. But the thing is, even though people say like Isaac Cruz is a one-dimensional fighter, most people really can't stop it. Like, yeah, we know what to expect from Isaac Cruz. He's going to come with that hook. He's going to come with that hook. But can it be stopped is the question, man. Can it be stopped? Can people stop it? You know what I mean? That is the real question. Can it be stopped? And if so, who is going to stop it? We seen Rayo go on and stop it, right? So that was actually pretty cool. But and control them. But the thing is, can Lamont Roach stop him, man? And that is the real question. Shout out to Mighty19 on Twitch with the follow.
LIKEABLE Dialogue.
Shout out to you, man. My boy HG in the building. My boy HG showed up green in the chat because my boy HG is now a member. Shout out to my boy HG for becoming a member. I think one of these buttons is his. Let's see.
Shout out to the heaven, eh?
Hey. Shout out to my boy HG for becoming a member on the channel, man. Hey, that's what it's about, man. Supporting the channel that's bringing you the commentary, the entertainment, man. Shout out to my boy HG, man. Finally being able to become a member of the channel, man. Much love, much appreciation, man. My boy HG says, I gotta take Cruz. Let's effing go. Pitbull can't stop the pressure. Ooh, my boy says, I gotta take Cruz. Let's effing go. Pitbull can't stop the pressure, man. So, you know what's so crazy, man? Lamont Roach, we're gonna see if he can stop the pressure, though, man. That's gonna be an interesting situation. We like, and it's just like Jason says, man. Jason says Pitbull is limited with his boxing skills. You see Rayo expose him. But my boy HG says you can't stop the pressure, man. Shout out to Nilly says, I love your videos. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. But my boy, like my boy Pitbull says, like my boy Jason says, he says that Pitbull is basically like limited within his boxing ability. Everybody know the pressure is going to come. But the question is, can you stop the pressure? Can you stop the pressure? It's just like football, right? With Saquon Barkley, right? Everybody knows Saquon Barkley is going to get that ball, but can you stop the run? And that is where we are essentially with this whole Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach situation, man. Can you stop the pressure, Lamont Roach? This is a risky fight for Lamont Roach, man. It's a risky fight for both fighters, but I got a question for the chat, man. Who fight is this more risky for? Is it more risky for Lamont Roach, or is it more risky for Isaac Cruz? And me personally, I'm going to say this is a more risky fight for Isaac Cruz, man. Only because Isaac Cruz, I'm going to say this is a more risky fight for Lamont Roach, only because Isaac Cruz bring a hell of a pressure, man. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all got some weird comments. Y'all wilding, bro. My boy HG, man, my boy HG showing up green is lit. He says, props to both for taking the fight. Yo, and that's what I say, man. Props to both of them for taking the fight. Hey, maybe Turkey Al-Sheikh is rubbing off on some of these other promoters. Because you know, in a million years, we probably wouldn't get this fight. You know what I mean? So I gotta say this. Two reasons, right? Because these promoters don't want their top fighters taking L's, right? And this is something that is normally built up to like over the years. But with PBC not being so active throughout the year, with PBC not being, you know, so dominant as they were, is that the reason why we get in this fight? Or is Turkey Al-Sheikh rubbing off on these other promoters and they're like, you know what? Both of y'all, here's a fight. Do you guys both want to take the fight? You both will both headline the fight. This is Lamont Roach's second time headlining a fight. So, you know, this is a great opportunity for him to show like, hey, I can be that top dog. You know what? And then if he beat Isaac Cruz, then this puts him even farther than Shakur Stevenson, maybe even farther than Devin Haney, maybe. You know, because he's like, yo, I beat Isaac Cruz, a top fighter. I went head to toe with Gervonta Davis, the top dog. I got a draw with Tank Davis. So this can possibly, if Lamont Roach win this particular fight, this can caterpillar Lamont Roach's career in ways that, man, like none other. Like, man, because the conversation is now going to be Lamont Roach went toe-to-toe with Tank and possibly won in some people's eyes, right? But he got the draw, okay? And then this is going to be Lamont Roach beat Isaac Cruz, a tough fighter that went toe-to-toe with Tank and got his name developed. This is where we know Isaac Cruz from. We know Isaac Cruz when his name got mentioned when he fought Tank Davis. And some people said that was a draw. Some people said Isaac Cruz won that fight. So this is why I say, man, who's more at risk with this fight? Is it Isaac Cruz or is it Lamont Roach? Both fighters, man, it's gonna be crazy, man. Nah, bro, that's not the smoke detector, bro. That's actually like my camera system. I have a camera system, bro. So like whenever it detects motion or what and stuff like that, that's what that is. But shout out to that boy Nick, man. Nick, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, brother. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. But this is going to be an interesting fight. Honestly, I don't know who I'm going to pick. I really don't know who I'm going to pick in this particular fight. I don't know if I'm going to pick Isaac Cruz. I don't know if I'm going to go with Lamont Roach because I like what Lamont Roach did when he went up against Tank Davis, bro. I actually like what Lamont Roach did. But I know that Isaac Cruz is going to bring that pressure, like my boy HG said. You know what I'm saying? And Isaac Cruz, he's going to be on you. 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 The crazy thing is, I want to know, is Lamont Roach prepared for the pressure that Isaac Cruz is going to bring? We've seen how he went toe-to-toe, bar for bar with Tank Davis. And ultimately, he scored a draw, right? And some people's eyes, they felt like he won the fight. My question is, can he still put that same pressure on Isaac Cruz? That is the question. Can Lamont Roach put that same pressure on Isaac Cruz? The same pressure that he brought with Tank. The same pressure that had people saying like, yo, that boy Lamont Roach really won that fight, but they gave him a draw. This is going to be an interesting fight, man. This is going to be an interesting fight. My boy DT in the building. My boy DT says Cruz would definitely take the fight more serious than Tank did. Yeah. The thing is, I wouldn't say that Tank didn't take the fight serious. I would say that Tank was, the difference between Lamont Roach and the other fighters is that Lamont Roach was coming up in weight, right? Versus the other fighters was coming down in weight. So I wouldn't say that Isaac Cruz going to take it more serious than what Tank did. I would say Tank took the fight serious. He just fought a different fighter because Lamont Roach was actually coming up in weight versus coming down in weight. That boy Jason says, I think Pitbull, he's just a bigger name. Another L will bring him down. Yeah, and that's why I say this is a risk. That's why I say shout out to Pitbull. That's why I say shout out to Pitbull, because Pitbull is taking on this fight because his team did not want him to take another L. That's why they didn't fight Shakur Stevenson when Shakur Stevenson team offered him the fight. Y'all remember that? If you don't recall it, then go back and do your homework on it, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's going to be the interesting part of it, you know? Hold on, y'all. I'm doing some other stuff in the background in the meantime. Okay, so got to get to my members first, man. Y'all go be a member, man. Got to get to my members first. My boy say, good UFC card this weekend in Vegas, 320. Bird Knuckle, Mike Purdy versus German Steffer is going to be a banger. No Diddy. I'm going to have to check that out.
down to Likeable
I'm
Dialogue.
definitely going to check that out. He says, with all due respect to Roach, he would have no chance versus a focused Tank. Ooh, them are fighting words. Hey, that boy is that day. Hey, bro, DT, them are fighting words. My boy says against a focused Tank, that boy Lamont Roach wouldn't have no chance. No chance in hell. Yo, that shout out to that boy Vince McMahon on that one. He said he wouldn't have no chance. My boy says, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, HG. Right? JC, make sure you hit that subscribe button. He says, Roach is Tank's daddy. Ooh, that's them fighting words. He say, Roach is Tank daddy. Made that boy take a knee and play it off over his hair product. BS. Yo, I got something for you over that for that one, bro. He say Roach is Tank's daddy. Made him take a knee over some hair product stuff, man. Check this out.
Days ago, I just got my hand done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hand.
Hey, I just got my, you know what I'm saying? Yo, facts, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. But I ain't gonna lie though, man. You know, maybe because sometimes I ain't gonna lie. That's I got long hair too, man. Sometimes that grease do get in there, man. I don't know. But like that boy DT said, maybe a more focused Tank. Because you gotta remember though, too, man. Like Tank and Lamont Roach, they before they actually had a pro fight, they actually, you know, knew each other prior to. They actually had some run-ins prior to, like when in their amateurs career. So, you know, they already sort of kind of like knew each other and knew what each other can bring. You know what I mean? But I don't think Tank actually believed that Lamont Roach could actually, you know, bring that side of him out. So man, we just got to see what happens with that particular situation. My boy say DT speaking facts, no chance with a prime Tank. My boy, shout out to Daniel Barry, sports highlights, man. I appreciate you for tapping in always, man. And with the great, you know, you always saying hello to everybody, man. How's everybody doing? I appreciate that, brother. My boy JC says Roach came in weight and still put that work on Tank. Tank was distracted. What the F are you talking about? He says, now Tank was distracted. What the F are you talking about? You know, around that time, Tank was talking about mental health and saying that he didn't want to fight. I'm not making no excuses for Tank. So, I mean, yeah, please don't get that disconstrued. Like, one thing about me, bro, like I don't pick sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you lost the fight, you lost the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I don't pick sides, bro. So I mean, I don't know if you got that misconstrued or something like that. Like if you lost the fight, bro, you lost that fight. That's one thing about me, dog. I don't pick sides. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying was Tank, he was a little bit distracted. And like I said, the good thing is, he said, my boy said, who said distracted? We said he didn't take the fight serious. Yeah. Because the thing is, you know, he was going through some stuff, saying about mental health and how he didn't want to box anymore. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, though, the whole Lamont Roach and Tank situation, man, we could talk about that for days. And the thing is, he says, I'm talking about the other guys who said Tank would have won if he was more focused. Okay, I got you. The thing is, you know, I think Tank was sort of kind of focused, but I know he had a lot of things going on leading up to the fight where he was talking about his mental health, saying how he didn't want to fight. I think like the media is putting the pressure on Tank, right? And I think the media is like, he's looking into what the media is saying, like, who have you fought? You're not fighting nobody. You're fighting bums, and in the beginning, you gotta remember, a lot of people wasn't picking Lamont Roach to win that fight. Only Lamont Roach was picking to win that fight. Even, shout out to my boy Crawford. Even Crawford came out and said, like, you're not fighting, was going at Tank and was saying something like you're not going to be the top dog fighting the people that you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? And was referring to Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? So the thing is, we have to wait and see what's going to happen with that particular fight. But the fight on the topic is Lamont Roach versus Eastside Cruz, man, because I want to say big kudos for that boy Lamont Roach taking this fight, because he's ultimately taking a risk, because if he lose this fight, then we might not get Lamont Roach versus Tank Part 2. We might not get that fight if he lose this fight. So he's taking a huge gamble, you know what I mean? And he's taking a huge risk. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Lamont Roach for taking this fight, and Eastside Cruz. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll get an Eastside Cruz Pitbull, Eastside Cruz versus Tank 2 fight. You know what I mean? Maybe, possibly. My boy says, I'm talking about the other. He says, my boy says, likable dialogue. Hashtag likable dialogue is non-biased. Let's effing go.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to that boy HG. He says, my guy, 3 months before the fight, he admitted that he wasn't even training. Where were you? Shout out to that boy DT.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Yo, the thing is, hey, this gonna be a great fight. Now, the question is, this fight is gonna be like $78. Per like $78. You know what I'm saying? Now, Turkey Al Sheik saying that the pay-per-view model is gonna be gone from his side. So they put the fight on Netflix for free. How do y'all feel about this? Like, we got to pay $78 for this fight. Now, some of y'all, I know what y'all go do. Y'all go fire stick it. But how do y'all feel about the $78 fee? And bro, what's up with you? Got to get banned for saying some weird shit like that. So, man, look, some of these trolls be wilding, bro. But how do y'all feel about that, though, man? Do y'all think they should do away with the pay-per-view model? My boy says, then why has Tank not ran it back with Cruz or Roach and solidified his dominance as a champ? He over here fighting Jake Paul. Ooh. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I got that same question, man. Shout out to that boy JC. JC, man, press that subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you'll know when we go live, bro. Shout out to JC, bro. That is a great ass question, bro. Why hasn't Tank ran it back with Eastside Cruz? A lot of people wanted to see it, including me. I know I wanted to see that fight against Eastside Cruz. Tank never ran that fight back. You know what I'm saying? So that is a legitimate question, bro. Why hasn't he ran that fight back? Because, and the thing is, I understand that the Jake Paul situation was already somewhat set up had Tank won. I understand, Tank, go get your biggest bag. But also, you got to come back and tell the people that you want to run this fight back with Lamont Roach. And you want to run this fight back with Eastside Cruz. So, I mean, that's probably why we get in this fight, because both fighters actually came close in a close fight with Tank. And maybe the winner, okay, they say you two both came close to Tank, and now the winner gets to get a rematch with Tank. That's dope. Now, that's dope. But the thing is, I still want to see Lamont. I want to see both of them get the rematch with Tank. I feel like Tank should have said, you know what? I'm going to run it back with Lamont, and then I'm going to run it back with Eastside Cruz, and then he could put both of those to rest. So, man, JC got a legitimate argument when he said that topic right there, man. So shout out to JC. You got a legitimate argument with that one, bro. My boy DT says, the fact that you have to ask the question tells us the fight is not worth 70. Hey, shout out to you. Starboard says, love you all. My boy DT says, JC, your question proves my point. It's because he is not currently taking boxing serious. Ooh, okay.
Shout out to LikeABLE
My boy my boy HG says, Tank has the same demeanor and look going into the Jake Paul fight. Just like with Roach, he's just there. Prime talk pushes Roach, my opinion. He says, Tank has the same demeanor. Look, going into the Jake Paul fight, just like with Roach, he's just there. Prime talk. Oh, I get what you're saying. So he got the same demeanor going into the same Jake Paul. Damn, that is true, bro. He got the same demeanor. That is true. He got the same demeanor, the same approach going into the Jake Paul fight. He's just there. And the thing is, though, and to prove what my boy HG is saying, during the press conference, what did Tank Davis say? Nah, I'm not the face of boxing. I'm just a person in the sport boxing. Nah, they can have that. I ain't the face of nothing. I'm just here. So basically HG said that he got the same demeanor. So what are we to expect from Tank Davis versus Jake Paul? What are we to expect in that particular fight, man? So shout out to my boy HG for that comment, bro, because that is a lit comment. Shout out to HG, man. He says, maybe if Pitbull beats Roach, then he gets the rematch with Tank. Yeah, no, definitely. If he beat Roach, he definitely should get that rematch, though. If not, that would be crazy. He says, Tank is 30 years old. He's in his prime. He needs to start taking it serious or retire and let other names get some action. You know what, man? I think all of y'all are right, but I feel like all of y'all are right, but I feel like Tank is got the same approach, like HG said, man. He do got the same approach, and it's crazy because what are we to expect from this particular fight, bro? Like, you got the same approach. What should we expect from this fight? What should we be expecting from this fight? He do have the same approach. And I didn't even realize that until he said that. Like I knew it, but like, damn, HG really brought it out. Like, Tank really do got the same damn approach. Like, yeah, man, y'all can have that title shit, man. I ain't with it. That's basically what he's been saying. Like, y'all can have that. I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to make my money and get up out of here. But I got a feeling, though, Tank is going to probably retire, y'all. Like, y'all better get, man, look. Y'all better get ready, man. My boy Tank go retire on us, bro, for a little bit, and then he go come back into the sport of boxing. But I think he's definitely going to step away for a little bit. That is no question asked. No question about that, about Tank stepping away. He's definitely going to step away for a little bit. My boy DT says, you obviously have heat for Tank. Why does it bother you so much? Just don't watch him. DT. Hey, y'all are breaking out the gloves tonight. My boy say, just don't watch him. It's kind of hard not to watch the top guy in the sport, though, DT. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the top guy in the sport is boxing, it's kind of hard not to watch him. You want to tune in. You know what I'm saying? You want to tune in. And I'm surprised DT is really like taking up a Tank like this, because I don't know if DT, I didn't know, like, you know, like, I know you always, I don't know if you ever just been real with Tank, like being like a fan. Like this more of like sleeper grind situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like for DT to say this is like it's really like mind blowing in a sense. Like it's interesting though. It's quite interesting. But I do agree with both of y'all though, in the sense that Tank was going through some stuff, and that he was going through some stuff, but it's no excuse as a fighter. Like, you know what you supposed to come and do. You supposed to come, you supposed to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with both of y'all on that. My boy says, in the end, Tank's there for the bag. Hey, shout out to HG. That is true. In the end, Tank is there for the bag. My boy says, Pitbull would beat Roach, Jason, but he will not get the rematch. Oh man, that would be dirty, bro, if PBC do that. If he beat Lamont Roach and not get the rematch, bro, that is dirty. Come on, bro. Can we all agree like that would be dirty? That would be dirty business if Pitbull beat Lamont Roach and not be granted that rematch, bro. Like, it's one thing to be granted the rematch and not being able to, and Tank Team not saying, we won't take that match. But man, like, bro, like that would be diabolical, bro. Like Tank has to take that fight. That's a fight that Tank has to take. And he has to be offered the rematch. And it needs to go on the record that, hey, we offered him this fight and he turned it down. Then we could talk about what the hell is Tank doing. Is he dodging fighters and shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be cussing on the channel. Y'all know I don't like cussing on the channel. My boy says, I respect all fighters. I respect all fighters for what they bring to the table. They don't owe us anything. Facts. I agree with that comment, bro. I respect all fighters for what they bring to the table. They don't owe us anything. That is true. And that's basically what Tank is saying. I don't owe y'all nothing. I like, you should be sitting back and enjoying the sport. Like basically what he said during the Jake Paul press conference. You know, you sit back, y'all always trying to demand stuff. What have that person done and done? Da, 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 da. So that's what he's always saying. Like y'all putting all these expectations on me, but you trying to go against my own expectations. So that's what Tank is actually saying. My boy HG back with another one. My boy say, Pitbull is in the review mirror. He's the past. Tank will never rematch Cruz. But damn, but don't you think that would be messed up though? Like if he don't rematch Cruz? I'm just saying, because like Cruz gave us a good match. And he beat the guy that said that he was the guy after beating the guy. You know what I'm saying? He beat the guy that's saying that he is the guy. Like, come on, bro. Like, Tank got to give us that rematch. But I don't feel like Tank would give us the rematch, because if he was going to give us the rematch, he would have gave us the rematch. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't give us that rematch. So you might be right, bro. We might not get that rematch, man. We might not get that rematch. It'll be sad though. It'll be sad business though. But I feel like for both fighters, HG and DT, the phone lines is open for you guys. You guys are members. I will open it if y'all want to call in and debate and and speak y'all piece. The phone lines is open for y'all. So if y'all need the number, well, y'all got the number. So for the members, you can call in to the show. You know what I'm saying? You can call in. If y'all want to debate this topic, y'all can call in and voice your opinion. The thing is, though, I feel like Lamont Roach, hey, he came close to beating Tank, bro. Like, a lot of people said that he won the fight. And the only reason why I'm saying that Lamont Roach came close is because on the record, it says a draw. So he came close. And, they didn't count that knee as a knockdown. So had they count that knee as a knockdown, then Lamont Roach would essentially won the fight. I like Lamont Roach's attitude. Like, no, you P, what you da, 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 da. Like he was going back and forth with Tank. I like that attitude. I wonder how is he going to bring that same energy towards Eastside Cruz, man. Oh, and another fight that's been brewing. I don't know if y'all heard about it. Another fight that's been brewing. I heard that Rolly going up against Manny Pacquiao. I heard that Rolly is possibly going up against Manny Pacquiao. My boy says, get JC on the line to explain why he really hates Tank so much. Okay, I can put the number out there, and if he call in, he can call in. He says Tank taking a page out of Floyd's book besides Madonna. Floyd never rematch. He says Tank never rematched. He's only real competition OG fighter fought rivals two four times. Damn, boy. I agree with HG that Tank is going to step away from the sport of boxing like Floyd. He is taking a page out of Floyd's books besides the Madonna Chinko fight. And my boy DT said get JC on the line. So JC, if you want to pop on the line, man, you can. He says Tank never rematched his only real competition. OG fighters fought rivals like 2 or 4 times. Interesting. All right, so man, I really don't like putting the number out there because of stuff like, trolls and stuff. But what I would do, I'm actually going to do something better. I'm actually going to give him the opera. I'm actually going to put should I put the link out there, man? Should I put the link out there? I'm going to put the link out there. All right, boom. I do something like that. Because I really want the number to be for like the members. So JC, if you want to pop on the screen, I put the link out there in the chat. So if you want to pop up on the screen and voice your opinion, you can voice your opinion and pop up on the screen. I do one better. You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is have a shirt on and no cursing. My boy say DT come out swinging tonight. Facts. Somebody done pissed my boy DT off, man. Somebody done pissed that boy DT off, man. But that is the link, though. If you want to join me on screen, JC, and voice your opinion, or anybody want to join me on the screen tonight, man, that is an opportunity right there, man, to join me on the screen, man. And voice your opinion, man. And you don't even have to have your camera on. You can turn your camera off. But that is the opportunity right there for JC to join, or whoever want to join on screen and voice their opinion, man. I don't know what that means. WSG. What does that mean? Probably something wild and crazy. So, man, we're going to give that a little bit. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, and good night. Shout out to you, man. Hit that subscribe button. My boy says, I respect all the fighters, but Tank only ever brought up small champs and or dehydrate the competition like Garcia. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. DT. I'm not gonna lie, DT. That is an accurate comment right there, what that boy just said. I respect all fighters, but Tank only ever brought up smaller champs or dehydrated the competitions like Ryan Garcia. Oh, bro, that was a good one, DT. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to see what it's really about. Yo, JC, did you see the link up there that I posted, man? Go touch that. Hey, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Hitting that like button. JC, did you see that link up there that I posted, man? So you can join the screen. If I need to post the number, man, let me know. I'll post the number, bro. JC, I want you to call in or join the link, man. I'm interested in your take, man, especially after that comment. JC, let me know if you see the comment, bro. Let me know, man. Say something in the chat. Because I'm interested now. Because with that comment, DT, he got a point. And that y'all know, like, You know, like I've said this before, like Tank won't get the full credit for some of the fights is because of the rehydration clause that he put into place, him and Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand, like, as a fighter, you signed the contract, you got to show up. You signed the contract, you got to show up. You signed the contract, you got to show up. So I agree with that aspect of it, but bro, when he brought that up, DT, I agree with him on that one. So I don't know if JC want to. I don't know, DT. He might be a little. I put the link out there for him to join, DT. I don't know. I'll put the number. I don't really like putting the number out there. I like to keep the numbers just for like the members. It's like exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got But I actually like that comment that he made. He says, I don't even have to respond to that, LD. I already know my answer. Shout out to that boy HG, man. Shout out to that boy HG. All right, so look, man, we're gonna move on, right? So did y'all hear about Rolly Romero possibly fighting Manny Pacquiao? The thing with that is Manny Pacquiao just came off of a loss, and Manny Pacquiao is just trying to come back and fight for a title with these fighters because he feel like he can beat them, right? Oh, who is this person? This person is nobody, just like he tried to do Mario Barrios. But Mario Barrios actually came out and surprised Manny Pacquiao. Was like, yeah, bro, you washed up. You here to stay. And, you know, and he probably feel like Rolly is an easy target. But the thing is, you know, Rolly just came off of a tremendous win and beating Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, do y'all agree with Manny Pacquiao coming to fight Rolly Romero? Are y'all here for that fight? Honestly, I don't think. Honestly, it'll be great for Rolly, right? It'll be great for Rolly, but I don't think Manny Pacquiao deserve it. If anything, I think Rolly should go fight Mario Barrios and go try to get that title for Mario Barrios. That's what I think personally. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Manny Pacquiao deserves it. I don't care if you a legend. I don't care if whatever. I don't care. I feel like, yo, Manny, you lost. and you came into the sport and they gave you that, right? You came into the sport and they gave you that opportunity. I don't think that you deserve it. That's just me personally. I don't think that he deserves it. Me personally, I just don't think he deserves it. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I'm not a promoter, but I just don't think he deserves it, bro. Hold on. I'm going to get to y'all comments. 1 second. Let me do this. I got some stuff going on in the background that I'm working on while I'm trying to do this. Bring this hot topic show to y'all. All right. My boy DT says, name a car from an edit. I don't know, but you can hit that subscribe button. My boy Addison Perez says, I agree. Manny needs to retire. Adelison, man. Make sure you AP, you been here before, because I remember saying I was going to call you AP, right? You been here before, right? If not, hit that subscribe button. But I think I said I was going to call you AP, man. My boy say Barrios deserved to have the title taken off that performance against Pac-Man. What? That is wild behavior, bro. Really? I feel like he beat Pacquiao, and he surprised me because I had him losing the fight. You know what I'm saying? I had him losing the fight in the beginning, but what Barrios did was legit. Hey, listen. And I want to tell y'all that fight is actually going to be in San Antonio. So I might drive up and go. I might go to that fight, man. It's going to be in San Antonio, the Lamont Roach versus Team Cruz fight. I think that'd be very big, man. So I might go to that fight, man. We'll see. You know, I really like to sit and watch it on the TV. So I might just go for the fiascos and, you know, the theatrics of it all. But yeah, man, that might be something I might do, man, and bring y'all some content up there, because it's supposed to be in San Antonio. So we'll see, man. I'll keep y'all posted on that for sure. My boy HG says, the hydration clause is a smart move for any fighter. Dudes make weight at 140 and then come in being weighing 168 or so, like Devin or Canelo. I seen Vargas weigh in at 154 and fight night 190. God damn. That's crazy work. My boy DT says he's supposed to be dominant. That fight wasn't a draw. Yeah, it wasn't a draw. What? I don't remember. Did Pacquiao lose that fight? I can't remember. But the thing is, Manny Pacquiao came and they gave him this opportunity because they felt like he can beat him. How can you lose a fight and then go back and get another title shot? I don't care if your name is Manny Pacquiao, and he always say, yeah, well, my legs, da 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 da. Man, come on with the excuses, bro. I don't think he deserved that fight. I think Rolly should go fight Mario Barrios. But if Rolly take this fight and he wins, that's a good name to have up under his belt, because then he would have been and beat Garcia, and he would have been and beat Pacquiao, back-to-back performances, and to defend his championship. So I think that's legit. I think what they're trying to do, right? So I seen an interview where Floyd Mayweather said that he's planning on coming back, right, with the exhibition fight with Mike Tyson, but then coming back and fighting a professional fight. So if he's planning on coming back and fighting a professional fight, then it's going to be Floyd Mayweather versus who? Manny Pacquiao. Versus whatever belt that is. And then that's going to be a story within himself. Floyd been retired for X amount of years, and he comes back and win a championship. Can he conquer the division again? And then we're going to start having the talks. Should Floyd go up against Terrence Crawford if Terrence Crawford's still around? And guess what? Turkey would throw that bag at Floyd, and Floyd would do it. Floyd would do it. Floyd would definitely do it. My boy says, personally, Manny beats Mari. Personally, Manny beat Barrios. Draw was trash. Ooh. I don't know, man. I think Barrios won that fight, bro. Honestly, I think Barrios won that fight, bro. I don't remember if it was a draw or not, but since you said it was a draw, it was a draw. But I think Barrios won that fight, because I remember coming out and saying, like, yo, Barrios surprised the hell out of me, bro. Like, he did something that I wasn't even expecting, bro. And Manny Pacquiao didn't have an answer for it. Like, so Barrios surprised the hell out of me. I'm going to say that much. And I was proud that he beat Manny Pacquiao, because you ain't finna come out of retirement out of X amount of years and then try to come and try to fight me, man. Like, what? Like, nah, I'm gonna hold this down for this younger generation, and I'm the champion. And yeah, but that's why I feel like Rolly should go up against Mario Barrios, man. I feel like that would be a better fight for me. Because then he can try to, shoot, go and get the titles at the 147-pound division. The thing is, man, a lot of people wrote Rolly off. They didn't think Rolly can do it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, hey, I was so happy when he beat Ryan Garcia. So, man, we just got to see what happens, man. But Lamont Roach versus Isaac Cruz, December the 6th is where I'm seeing where it's supposed to be. December the 6th. And Isaac Cruz, man, a talented fighter, man. Talented fighter. And so is Lamont Roach. So We just got to see what happens, man, and what both fighters bring to the table. My boy says, if fighters let Floyd do that, they should all retire. I agree. 100%, bro. If they let Floyd do that, then they all should retire, man. But let's break down some of the things about Lamont Roach, right? He has a sharp counterpunch, great footwork, ring IQ, good jab and timings. Sometimes too cautious, can be outworked in high volumes. Pitbull Cruz, pressure fighter, brawler, aggressor, iron chin, incredible stamina, explosive power, especially with the hooks and overhands, breaks opponents down with the body work, limited defense, hittable, struggles with rangy, mobile fighters, man. So, if I was to say that, I think you pressure JC away, DT. Yo, I think so too, because I ain't heard from bro, and I put the link out there, bro, for bro to join, man, and talk his ish, man. And we don't give them opportunities to people like that, man. But hey, y'all members, and if y'all want to see it, man, I gave him the opportunity, man, and JC didn't take the opportunity, man. JC, what's up? If you still out there, bro, what's up, man? Get the opportunity, man, to come on live and talk your ish, brother. Talk your ish, man. Let us know. I mean, let them know. Hey, and the thing is, JC, don't take nothing personal, bro. I always say, like, a good conversation is, where two people can come together. You might not agree on it, or you might agree on it. But it's always a good debate, man. You know what I'm saying? A debate is not that two people agree on stuff. A debate is you have your point of view, I have my point of view, you speak your point of view, he speak his point of view, and we just talk about it. And hey, that's what bring, you know what I'm saying, likable dialogue. And literally, that's where I got the name from. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody speak their point of view. My boy says, how I'm telling him to step up. How I'm telling him to step up. How I'm telling him to step up. I think I was you talking about me, DT? You talking about me? I was telling him to step up to the plate, man, and speak his piece because you wanted to hear him. But unfortunately, that boy JC, maybe he got too busy or something. I don't know. Maybe he working and he don't. I don't know. He didn't step up to the plate and basically, speak his piece like you was asking him. Hey, man, listen. I want to talk about something else too, though, right quick. I want to talk about something else. So, soon we're going to start talking about the whole Devin Haney versus who he going up against? Brian Norman Jr., man. We're going to be talking about that ring, man. It's going to be a good fight, man. Brian Norman Jr. is a big guy. You know what I'm saying? And Devin is normally a big guy, but with the last fight and everything, with Devin moving around, not really wanting to get hit, that's going to be a good card, man. I can't wait for November. That's going to be a good card. And then you got Boots Ennis coming up in a couple of weeks. But the thing is, they saying the Ring magazine saying that they offered Boots some good fights, but he said that he want to take a tune up and they told him to come back. You know what I mean? So we got Boots Ennis coming up too as well. With a good fight, with a fight coming up, you know what I mean? So we're going to see how he does within that fight. And man, I want to get y'all opinion on something though, man. My boy said, yo, it's nothing personal here. We all have our opinions. Respect, love, and the likable dialogue chat. Shout out to that boy HG with that one, bro. It's nothing personal. But damn, DT, you damn DT, did you scare him away? Cause he ain't even in the chat no more. Damn, that is crazy work, DT. DT. Yo, listen, y'all remember, right? I want to say this. Y'all remember that we had just hit like 3,300 subscribers. And then like a couple of weeks later, we hit 3,400 subscribers. We are 49 subscribers away from 3,500, man. So shout out to everybody that subscribed to the page, man. We are now 49 subscribers away from 3,500, man. We on the road to 4,000, man. I think we're going to hit 4,000. I hope that we hit 4,000 before the year end, but you know what I mean? I got to get a little extra busy with the shorts and posting the content and stuff like that, but we're on the road to 3,500, man. So y'all make sure y'all tell y'all friends about the, about the channel, man, and let's bring them in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring them in. My boy DT be putting that pressure on people, man. God damn, DTZ. Hey yo, but look, man, this Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney, man. How do y'all think Devin Haney is going to come out and fight? That's a good question to ask, right? Like, how do y'all feel that Devin Haney is going to come out and fight? Because, with the whole situation with, I feel like, man, we got to give him credit for stepping in a ring, but we gotta see, man, because that was his first fight back, so we can't really judge him off that. That was his first fight back. My boy say everybody has an opinion until you ask for details. Shout out to DT. Shout out to that boy DT, man. That boy is not letting up. That boy say everybody have an opinion till you ask for detail. Yo, my boy asked for details. But shout out to that boy JC, man, was holding it down in the chat, man. Shout out to JC, man. Come back. Check us out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave the channel. Don't leave the channel, bro. Let me see. But yeah, man, that's basically what I wanted to cover tonight, man. I wanted to cover that tonight, man. I wanted to cover the whole Lamont Roach versus Eastside Cruz. Shout out to my boy DT for sending that to me in the inbox. Shout out to my boy DT for sending that to me in the inbox. Hold on, y'all. I got to take this call real quick. My bad, people. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna call it for tonight, and then tomorrow, man, we could talk about. I think we got what we got for tomorrow, man. We could touch more on this subject, and we could see what details actually come out. We could see what details actually come out about this fight. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's still rumored because I don't think PBC even came out with it, right? So this is still rumors that came out. My boy says Devin will run. God dang, DT will be. God dang, HG. My boy HG, bro. But shout out to HG though, boy. That boy HG, he gonna speak his mind on Devin Haney, bro. You know what's so crazy though? The thing is, man, I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. But one thing about HG, man, he gonna stay persistent with how he feel about a fighter, man. So shout out to that boy HG, man. He gonna stay persistent with it, man. Shout out to that boy HG, bro. All right, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro. But listen, guys. I got a lot of things to finish up here, man, and I'm gonna get some shorts uploaded. If y'all go check out the Jamar Talley interview, man. I re-uploaded it just in case y'all, if anybody missed it, man, y'all go check that out. And definitely, man, we'll be back up with it. My boy says, yeah, Devin gonna have a tough night. No, I definitely agree. He says, and someone's getting sued. Damn, god damn. I think Devin, man, if he keep his hands up, the thing is, man, I feel like Ryan sort of kind of ruined that situation for Devin, because it's like he's going to be looking like, if he get hit, will he go down? It's like the whole Adrian Broner effect. You know what I'm saying? Like after Maidana, Adrian Broner was not the same no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Ryan Garcia really sort of kind of like messed Devin Haney up in a sense. You know what I mean? Because it's like, dang, will Devin Haney ever go back to the Dev Haney that he once was? You know, and the first fight, I give him that. It was your first fight back after coming off of a horrific loss, and everybody scandalizing your name and everything. So I give Devin Haney that, right? But the thing is, okay, cool. You got that first fight out your system. That was how you adapted to the fight. I don't think personally that's how Devin Haney was going to fight on his first fight back after the loss. I'm pretty sure he trained another way, but that's just the way his body probably adapted in that particular situation when he went up against him. Oh, he says he sent me a gift. Okay, bro, let me see, bro. My bad. Let me see, bro. I see when I don't have up the YouTube chat, I don't see it on the streaming service that I use. So let me go to it right now, and let me see if you sent that, man. I appreciate that. Game. What was that? Game with me, because I'm not even on the screen. Game with me. Let me see. AI creation platform. All right, my bad. Bro, oh, shout out to Game with me.
Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to that boy Game with me with the 30 jewels. Shout out to DT with the 10 cent thumbs up for 10 jewels. Bro, my bad, man. I did not see none of this, bro. Because see, when I don't have up the YouTube chat, normally I have up the YouTube chat on my other computer, but I'm using my other computer while I'm doing the show with y'all tonight, because I got a lot of work going on. So, man, shout out to the both of y'all, man. I apologize. Shout out to that boy DT with the 10 jewels. And then shout out to Game with me, man. Game with me, brother. I apologize, man. Let me see if I can reply to you, man. Hopefully you Game with me. You still with us, bro? I apologize, man. We give you a special shout out, man. Shout out to that boy Game with me. Welcome to the channel, too, Game with me. That's actually big of you, brother. I appreciate you, man. And it's like, what? This is your first time with us, Game with me, or what? Or you been with us before? Because I think I've seen that name before, Game with me, man. If you know what I'm saying, like you gotta come all the time so I can remember you, bro. Like I remember the people that rock with us, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize, Gang with me. Let me see. My boy say Floyd messed AB up because he didn't let AB rematch Maidana. AB didn't get his get back and find out who he really was as a fighter. Dang, yo, yeah, that is crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Dang, man, I want to see Gang with me, man. I hope he don't take that wrong, bro. I didn't really Gang with me, man. I'm sorry, bro. I want to make sure I show everybody love that show the channel love. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, Gang with me. Let me see. What am I trying to do? Hold on 1 second. My boy said Floyd gave AB 1.5 million to step aside. Floyd took AB's glory. Yeah, he was like, hey, little bro. That's what he was like. Hey, little bro, take this money. Step aside. Let me go handle this. Let me go get him. And that's what Floyd did. I'm going to show you how it's supposed to be done. But at one point, I thought Maidana was trying to make a comeback at one point, too. You know what I'm saying? At one point, they were saying that he was trying to make a comeback. So I wonder whatever happened to that situation. You know what I mean? Because at one point, they were saying that he was trying to make a comeback. Oh man, I'm trying to get me in. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. So, listen, guys, I'm gonna have to get up out of here. Let me see, I can probably hold on for a little bit. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get up out of here. And man, I'm gonna rock out with y'all tomorrow, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in to the channel, man. Shout out to Gang with me, man. Shout out to Gang with me, man, for sending that, man. Shout out to my boy DT. Shout out to HG becoming a member on the channel. Shout out to HG for becoming a member on the channel, man. Shout out to that boy HG for becoming a member on the channel, man. Shout out to that boy, man. We appreciate you, my guy. Listen, AB definitely should have never took that that step aside money, because he was never the same afterwards, bro. And the thing is, AB could have been, boy, if AB was still undefeated till right now, who could tell AB what to do? You know what I'm saying? And even if he wasn't undefeated right now, if he had like one loss or something, AB was on a trajectory of like none other, bro. Like, he was destined to be the next Floyd 2.0, but like on another level though, man. Like on a whole nother level, AB was on, man. So that my boy say that money got spent so fast. Shout out to DT. DT say that money got spent so fast. Yo, man, you right, man. But the thing is though, we can't really blame AB for the money getting spent, because the thing is, AB, we can't really blame AB for the money being spent, because AB was a young fighter. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Broner was a young fighter who was given millions of dollars at a young age. You give any young person $1 million at a young age, and what's going to happen? They're going to wild out, especially when you a boxer and you in the era of Floyd Money Mayweather. I remember seeing videos of where AB was throwing money down the drain, flushing it down the toilet. You know what I'm saying? And to see where he is right now and how he's being treated right now, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. It hurts me to see it. I unfollowed Adrian Broner officially yesterday, man, because that's not the AB that I know. That's not the AB that I once, fell in love with as a fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to see that. So yesterday was the first time I really officially unfollowed AB. Hey, I'm the biggest AB fan. I actually if you go to the Instagram page, you will see, man, I ran into AB, man. I got a picture with AB, man. You know what I'm saying? We was in Miami. But the thing is, I actually had to unfollow AB, bro, because I don't want to see him like that, man. And they took me a minute to actually do that too, to like say, man, you gotta unfollow him. You know what I'm saying? My boy say, shout out and prayers towards AB, needs help, recovery, and good people around him. Let's effing go, champ. That's real, bro. That's real. He needs help and he needs good people around him, man. My boy DT says, that's where your team comes in, keep you focused. But the thing is, AB don't have a real team. He got homies around him that are like, that AB was that guy. He's the money cash cow guy. You know what I'm saying? And shit, they looking for a come up too. Shit, why not? They looking for a come up too. So that's my whole point, man. That's my whole point on that one, man. All right, listen, guys, I got to get up out of here, man. Oh, I gotta finish this project, man. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in with me, man. Listen, man, like, comment, subscribe if you like the content. Share it with somebody, man. I thank everybody for pressing that like button, man, because ultimately, man, that helps the channel grow. It shows YouTube that, hey, man, these X amount, that helps show YouTube X amount of people like this video. So let me put it in the eyes of other people and see if they'll like this content as well. So I want to thank you guys for actually pressing that like button, taking the time out and pressing that like button, because it takes ultimately 2 seconds to press the like button. And believe it or not, people just do not press that like button. So I want to thank you guys for pressing that like button, man. And remember, man, I'm your host, LD Doug Kid, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD
Doug Kid.
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Tap in with us, man. It's gonna be another late show tomorrow, but I have more time tomorrow. So tap in with me, man. All right, y'all have a good one. Hey guys, that part of the segment was called subscriber questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you guys. It's your boy LD,
Doug Kid.
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, Likeable Dialogue. Make sure y'all hit that comment, like, and subscribe button, man. I appreciate everybody that supported the channel, man. Shout out to that boy Game With Me, DTNHG, for becoming a new member on the channel. Shout out to that boy HG, man. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, man. It's gonna be another late show tomorrow, so make sure y'all tap in late tomorrow. It's gonna be another late show. And man, listen, I appreciate everybody for supporting the channel, man. I really do this, man, from the goodness of my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody for supporting, because we don't really generate enough revenue over here with our overhead. You know what I'm saying? For the stuff that y'all just don't see from the background. So for me, man, this is something I love to do, and I love the people that come to the channel. So I want to say thank you guys for supporting the channel, man. Supporting the channel is really, really big. Y'all really don't know what some of the material that I have and the systems that we pay for every month. So seriously, and really, really, really thank you guys, man. And thank my boy HG for joining the membership. Shout out to my boy DT for staying on that membership almost 9 months now, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really don't know, man. And man, listen, this is y'all channel. So I tell y'all, if y'all see something and y'all want to talk about it, send it to me, man, in the DM. And that's what we gonna do. We gonna get it on the show, man. Shout out to that boy DT for always doing that too, though, man. So I appreciate him. I appreciate HG, man, for staying around day one, man. I appreciate everybody for showing love on the channel, man. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. I'm your host, LD Doug Kid, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.